Good afternoon, students. Today we will be continuing the same lesson for class 10 students from Civics, Chapter 2, Union Executive, Part 2. So, over here we will be dealing with the powers of President, like I said in Part 1. When we come to learn about the powers of President, the first power is executive power. Now, executive power gives President that right to put his plan into effect. He can put his plan into action. So, executive power, regarding executive power, he is the head of the union administration. All the executive orders can be issued in the name of President. He can also appoint officials of the state on the advice of Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. When it comes to legislative powers of President, he enjoys all sorts of legislative powers. He can address session of Parliament, both houses of Parliament, when they are assembled together for the first session after each general election to the Lok Sabha, and at the commencement of the first session of each year. Then he can send message to Parliament. He has the power to send message to either house of Parliament. He can even summon and prorogue the house. He can even ask somebody to some members to be present, and he can ask members of the Parliament to be present, and he can discontinue the assembly without dissolving it. Like that, he can give assent to the bill. He can promulgate ordinances under Article 123. President of India enjoys another power that is called diplomatic power. Now, what is this diplomatic power? Diplomatic powers are those powers that allow the president to form and maintain relationship with foreign countries. Under this diplomatic power, he enjoys certain powers like appointing Indian ambassadors to other countries. All treaties and international agreements are concluded in the name of President. President represents India in international conferences also. Next power that is allotted to President is financial powers. Regarding this financial power, money bill can be introduced only on the recommendation of the President. Second one, the President can authorize withdrawal of advances from the contingency fund of India to meet any unforeseen expenditure. Such expenditure should be subsequently approved by Parliament. After each 5 years, President appoints a finance commission which consists of chairman and 4 other members. Regarding your military powers, the President is the supreme commander of the armed forces of India. President also has the power to make declaration of war and peace on the advice of Council of Ministers. He appoints the chiefs of 3 wings of the armed forces. Up next is your judicial powers. Regarding judicial power, the President is not answerable before any court of law for the exercise of powers and duties of his office. No criminal suit can be initiated against him during his tenure of office. The President has the power to grant pardons, reprieves, respite or remission, which means he can cancel also, postpone also the punishment, or he can suspend also the sentence of any person convicted for an offense. So one of the significant powers given to President is discretionary powers. Regarding this discretionary power, he gets the authority to decide, freedom to take decision regarding certain areas where his wisdom and judgment is to be used, like appointment of a prime minister in a situation where no single party commands the clear support of the majority of the Lok Sabha members and there is a situation of hung parliament. Last power that we are going to discuss in this lesson is emergency powers. Now, what is emergency power? It is a sudden or unforeseen situation demanding immediate action. It is a situation in which the head of a state assumes extraordinary power. Under emergency powers, President of India can proclaim national or general emergency when there is a danger of foreign aggression or danger to the peace and security of a country under Article 352. Under Article 356 again, President can declare emergency when there is a breakdown of constitutional machinery or there is a deadlock because of political uncertainties. Under Article 360, President of India can proclaim financial emergency when there is a setback to the financial stability or credit of the country which is likely to occur or has occurred.